Tell us a little bit about the World Mini Football Federation's World Cup.
Very excited. 12 nations coming together to the United States. It's a week-long tournament. Some of the top nations, not to underestimate the other ones, but you have Germany, Mexico, USA, Canada, Serbia. I mean, there's 12 nations that have a lot to offer, for a lot of our viewers and people that are excited to be the host of the 2015 Arena World Cup.
And the Mustangs are heavily involved in this, both playing and operationally. What is the Chicago Mustangs' involvement in the Arena World Cup?
Basically, as the head coach of the Chicago Mustangs, I was appointed the assistant coach of the Mexican national team. But not to mention that we were granted the semifinal and final on March 28th and 29th, which will be hosted at the Sears Center Arena, the home of the Chicago Mustangs. So again, we're very thankful and grateful that they're looking our way and they like our operations and they think that we're the right venue for it. And for a little bit, to cover it in Spanish, básicamente este mundial son 12 naciones que vienen a competir por el campeonato mundial de fútbol rápido, y a los Chicago Mustangs le han brindado la experiencia de poder ser el equipo encargado de tener la semifinal y final en el Sears Center en Chicago en marzo 28 y 29.
And obviously the semifinals and finals are being hosted March 28th and 29th at the Sears Center Arena, but you guys are actually kicking the tournament off, Mexico. When does the tournament start?
The tournament starts tomorrow on Saturday. Mexico plays Germany, which I'm sure you and I are going for two different teams. But in any case, very excited. I think it's going to be a great home opener. People can probably have the opportunity to view it at Grand Sports Arena through a viewing party. But again, we're gonna work really hard to bring the Mexican team to the semifinals and finals on March 28th and 29th at the Sears Center. El Campeonato Mundial de Fútbol Rápido empieza este sábado abre México contra Alemania en la ciudad de Dallas. Y vamos a hacer lo posible y lo imposible para que México esté en las finales el 28 y 29 de marzo.
And now, besides yourself being appointed as the assistant coach for Team Mexico, there are 7 Mustangs that were named the national teams. Who were they, and what does it mean to you to have such a good presence in the tournament representing the Mustangs after such a big season of growth?
Again, as we spoke about in the previous question, team effort. Even those 7 guys that were appointed to their national teams couldn't have done it without the team that they were working with, without the team that they were playing with and training on a daily basis. Again, very, very grateful that the national teams are looking our way. We have 5 guys playing for the national team, which is Omar Santillán, Bogar Moreno, Miguel Ángel Vaca, amazing player in the MASL. Willow Martinez, MVP of the PASL last year. Jesus Flores, top goalie last year. And then for the Brazilian team, we have Vega and Everton Moreira. Vega has been around with us for the past 3 years. He was one of our captains. Again, those guys will have a lot to offer to the Brazilian national team. Obviously, hopefully we'll face each other and make the best one win. Básicamente, muy contentos de que vamos a tener 7 jugadores participando en el Campeonato Mundial de Fútbol Rápido. Por la selección mexicana tenemos a Jesús Flores, Bogar Moreno, Omar Santillán, Willow Martínez y Miguel Ángel Vaca. Y por la selección brasileña tenemos a Guillermo Vega y Everton Moreira. Y seguramente o posiblemente nos enfrentemos en este caso, pues que gane el mejor, y yo por supuesto voy a tener y estoy apoyando completamente a México, ¿no?
And obviously this has an international focus on the tournament, but there's a lot of MASL players on these national teams. Being a new league that is the MISL and PASL kind of merging together, what does that say about the level of talent at the MASL that it's so well represented coming into this World Cup?
I think the MASL is not only the biggest soccer league in America, but it's probably the most talented indoor soccer league in the world. And not to go against a lot of those social media comments or those comments that are out there by fans and even some coaches in some instances. I mean, we all have to work as a team to continue to see that growth, to continue to work hard to making sure that the MASL continues its growth and that it gets national recognition. I mean, I think Kevin Milligan is working fairly hard. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of work and participation from the teams and the teams to get a lot more involved so that we can continue to see this growth. I mean, I give Kevin a lot of credit for being able to manage the MASL in its first year. We all know the PASL and the MASL became one big league. He was able to manage it and schedule it and finish a successful season, in my opinion. And then let alone to host the World Cup and the first World Cup. And I mean, the guy is doing what he can, and I think that if all the teams start working a little bit harder towards the vision of the MASL, it will continue to be a highly recognized league. I'm very happy with the merger, with being part of the biggest indoor soccer league in the world. And the Chicago Mustangs are only looking to improve themselves and do what's best for the league. Because at the end of the day, if the league grows, our franchises will grow. Nosotros estamos muy contentos del reconocimiento que tiene la liga a nivel nacional y mundial. No solamente es la liga más grande de fútbol rápido de los Estados Unidos, pero del mundo. Y pienso que el comisionado no ha hecho mal trabajo en correr la liga y al mismo tiempo traernos un mundial a Estados Unidos. Yo pienso que tenemos que estar todos muy contentos porque tenemos la oportunidad de representar a nuestras naciones y tenemos la oportunidad de poder seguir cooperando para que la liga siga creciendo como lo ha hecho. Independientemente de la negatividad que ha existido a través de algunos entrenadores o de algunos medios sociales o inclusive de algunos equipos participantes, yo pienso que la liga va por buen camino.
The big question for you, a lot of your own players on Team Mexico, yourself being a part of the coaching staff, what do you believe makes Mexico a legitimate contender to win the Cup? Obviously after they get over the first game hump of playing against Team Germany.
We've always had the song of Si Se Puede. I think it's Si Se Debe. It's a must. Mexico must go out there and represent its nation. I can tell you that the guys are working very hard. They're really looking forward to this. We've been working on this World Cup even before the MASL started. We had a couple of friendly matches before the league launched, and the energy and the attitude from the guys has been one of, they want to compete for the final, they want to compete for the title. I mean, some of these guys, I can tell you that they've been looking forward to something like this for the past few years. It's here, and I can tell you from communications with our head coach is that the guys are very motivated, they're working very hard, and it's not going to be easy to beat Team Mexico. Team Mexico is going to come and fight to the end. So again, we're looking forward to bringing our guys back to Chicago along with the Mexican national team, and then hopefully giving our audience the opportunity to be able to, view some Chicago Mustangs players wearing the national team jersey on March 28th and 29th. That's one of our major goals. So obviously, in addition to taking the title. Muy contentos, los jugadores están muy contentos de estar participando en la selección nacional mexicana, y te puedo decir que están trabajando con mucho esfuerzo y se debe competir por un campeonato, y nosotros lo que queremos darle a México es una Copa Mundial de Fútbol Rápido. Y muy agradecidos con la liga, muy agradecidos con la Federación del Mundial de que nos dio la oportunidad de estar presentes en este caso.
Well, it sounds like you guys are well prepared and battle tested, so good luck going out there. It's going to be a fun week. You got a lot of good competition on your way, so have fun out there, and hopefully we can see some Mustangs back at the Sears Center.
Sounds good, Adam. As much as I want to bring Germany, good luck on Saturday, but I hope the luck is ours.